MMA fans. Susan Cingari here with UFC fighter Roxanne Modafferi, who has an amazing fight coming up next week at UFC 230. How are you, Roxanne? Thanks for joining us 1 week before the fight.
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for having me.
Now, Roxanne, you are relatively a serious fighter, but you released this kind of humorous video. And before we start talking about the facts and the figures that go along with your rematch with Sarj, I want to have our viewers take a look at this video first and let them just kind of see what you were up to this week.
Hi, I'm Roxanne Modafferi, here with my anger translator, Serena, the Southpaw Outlaw de Jesus, here to talk about my upcoming fight on the November 3rd card in New York.
It's going to be such a bitchin' card. I mean, I'm fighting Sarj, giving the rematch. It's going to be in the best place in the world for fighting. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm really excited to rematch Sarj, and I can tell you I've powered up a lot since our last fight a year ago, and the results are going to be way different.
This is going to be way freaking different. You know why? Because it's going to catch these bows, and I got my team behind me. I got everything I need. I'm fired up.
How did you come up with this idea? It was hysterical.
You know, every fighter has their own thing, and some fighters don't have anything. I'm not a trash talker, so I can't trash talk myself, into a title fight or anything like that. It's a work in progress, but we're really trying to, hype the fight as much as we can. And, we've had a lot of people be like, oh, cringeworthy, but hey, I mean, who else does that? I think it's fun.
Sorry, not sorry, Sarj. We're going to fight. I'm going to win. I'm going to call up for that title. I'm going to get that title. I can't wait.
So please tune in November 3rd, UFC 230, Madison Square Garden card.
Tune in for Madison Square Garden. See elbows getting thrown. It's going to be a great time. If you're not watching this card, what the hell are you doing with your life?
I think it was amazingly funny, and it did do what you wanted to do. It helped promote the fight. I got to ask you, though, I looked at it several times today, and our viewers just had a chance to see it. It looked to me like you might have almost been ready to crack up during it. Was that just a one-take thing, as we call it, a one-recording thing in television news, or did you have to do it a couple times so you could keep a straight face?
We did it a bunch of times.
Okay.
This is the best time. Serena did a great job. I thought it was amazing. I thought we both did awesome. The UFC Twitter account retweeted it. That doesn't always happen. So we got like 53,000 views on it. So I'm pretty excited about that video. We're going to practice, and it would be really cool if I could bring her to a press conference of mine and have her stand behind me and be like.
Do you consider her like your alter ego?
Yeah, she's kind of like the dark side to my Jedi, so to speak.
Oh, right. We like that, the dark side of the Jedi. Now, let's get back to the fight at hand, because that is the most important next week, folks, on UFC 230 live from Madison Square Garden. I wanted to ask you, you brought in a new training partner to prepare for this camp. Let's talk a little bit about that and tell our fans who that was.
I asked Amanda Bell to come help me train. I have a great team at Syndicate. I just wanted to make sure, I have an extra person in with me, and she's a great wrestler and really strong. So it was great having Amanda out for a week.
How do you feel mentally going into this? I mean, you're coming off a win, which is so amazing for you. I feel like it's I don't want to say the brand new and improved Roxy, because Roxy's always been a great fighter. Everybody knows you're a great fighter. But mentally, do you feel like it's the brand new and improved Roxanne?
When I first accepted the fight, I knew I had some stuff to work on, and I also know that I improve quickly because I work so hard. So just over the past few weeks, I'm so proud of myself that I really made great strides, and I really improved just in 2 weeks. So not only just these 2 weeks, but the whole year and a half that I've been training since I fought her. So I know I'm stronger. I know I'm better. Man, I'm just so excited to show everybody and myself that I've improved. That's I always say that, but it's true. I'm the most improved, and I'm going to get the title someday.
I love your enthusiasm. It's so electric. That's why we call you the Happy Warrior. So, Roxanne, you have a 3-inch height advantage and also a reach advantage. How do you think that factors into the fight for you?
I very much like my height advantage and my reach advantage. I believe that her punch will whiff by my face, and I'll be able to land my stuff.
Okay, good. We look forward to seeing that, girl. Now, the last time you fought Sarj, I took a look at the videotape again on The Ultimate Fighter. I looked at it several times today, and do you feel like when she hit you with the knee in the 3rd round, that was the changing point for the fight for you?
Yeah, I think the announcer said that, but she didn't really hit me with it. It didn't even really contact that much. It just looked like it on the video. So no, I didn't feel that at all.
Okay. What are some of the changes you've made in preparation for Sarj this time that you didn't prepare for last time when you were dealing with her on Ultimate Fighter?
My coach, John Wood at Syndicate, watched the video and we saw some of her tendencies. I can't reveal my top secret game plan, but, I'm ready for stuff that she's going to come at me with. And, man, it would be so crazy if I finished her. I think she'll be hard to finish, but I'm going to try to do my signature elbows and we'll see.
I also read in your Twitter, you said something about chicken. So how's the weight cut going?
I'm on schedule and, I want sushi so badly right now. But very appreciative, when you're cutting weight, you appreciate water. And then when you get into your fight week, you appreciate flavor because you got to start cutting the salt. And then when you get to the few days before, you appreciate sustenance. So just appreciation all around. Water and air is great.
Good for you. I love sushi too. I'm going to have some after this interview. I also read in your blog, by the way, and I want to give everybody that link out if you could do that for us as well, that you're very close to a lot of the family members at Madison Square Garden. So are they all going to come and see you? And does that put any extra pressure on you because so many of the family members are close and can see you at Madison Square Garden?
I'm really excited that some of them are going to come. My cousins are going to come. I believe my stepbrothers are coming. My parents can't make it, but that's okay. They've never come to my fights, but I know they'll watch later. My dad will watch on TV. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not used to having family and friends come ever since when I fought in Japan. So it's kind of new, but I'm just going to focus. I'm always able to focus on the fight. So it'll be fine.
Are you looking forward to being in Madison Square Garden? Because that's kind of like the pinnacle of fighting to me, it seems.
Yeah, I've never actually been there, and I'm really not able to enjoy and think about it so much because I'm really just so focused on the fight. First priority, I have a fight. Second thing, it's Sarj. Third thing, okay, Madison Square Garden. So I'm not even thinking about the venue really, just, what happens in the cage when the door closes.
All right, now we're going to go to some questions from Twitter, and these are from Roxanne's very favorite friends on Twitter, and I apologize ahead of time if I blow your name. Viconia at Viconia2 asks, what is your ultimate goal?
I think my ultimate career goal ever is to have a beautiful submission that I can put on anytime I want. That's my pinnacle of martial arts, I believe. Pinnacle of martial arts mastery. However, my more immediate ultimate goal is winning the champion belt at the UFC.
Now we've got Dusty at DBag1983, and he wants to know, does anything make you angry?
Yes. Injustice, stuff that's not fair, makes me angry, and any kind of anything wrong done to children, if they're mistreated or yelled at or hit or something like that. Those are the two key things I get angry if something's not fair or anything. I have a soft spot for children.
All right, Ryan Harkness at Ryan Harkness wants to know, if you could compare your Dragon Z power level from 5 years ago to today, either via number or via DBZ character, how would you describe the difference?
Hello Ryan, I would compare myself as the original Goku to Goku Blue, going blue. I've leveled up a lot, so I've turned blue now.
And it's funny you mentioned that, because our next comment on Twitter comes from Chris Sommerfeld at C. Sommerfeld, and he says, blue is cool and all, but I can't wait to see you make it to LJSS.
That's the next level. I have still more growing space to reach Ultra Instinct. It's a Dragon Ball Z anime topic show. But yeah, I'm getting there. Cool. So far, I'm after blue, and we'll see.
Can you explain to our viewers the whole Dragon Ball thing if they're not familiar? Because I feel like some of our viewers know, some of our viewers don't, and it's such a big part of you as an individual, and so many of your fans love it. Maybe we should just take a moment here and kind of give people the background story.
Okay, in a nutshell, Dragon Ball Z is a Japanese anime that I started watching when I was 12, and it really inspired me because the characters are fighters and they've trained really hard. The whole show is about training to get stronger to beat this enemy, and then when they beat them, a new enemy comes along, so they have to train, and it shows their training, and them powering up and different levels of powering up. So it's kind of like reality for us fighters, where we have to just keep training and become stronger, and we get beaten down, but you just have to get back up and protect, everyone you love. So I mean, I've watched this show for years, and even recently there was a new series that came out, and man, it was so inspiring. And I love dressing and cosplaying as these characters. It's serious. Like, it's not just like, oh, a little kid's cartoon. It's like, no, this is serious. I take it seriously, and I'm just so inspired, to train hard and just get back up when I feel beaten down.
Speaking of inspired in costumes, Roxy, like I was looking at your Twitter feed today, how many darn costumes were you in? Halloween's going to be your favorite holiday, I think.
Yeah, I bought 2 more yesterday. Okay. I have not debuted the most recent one, but the one I got, Captain America, so it was nice.
And I guess the whole team kind of was dressing up, because there's also some video of you sparring today in your Captain America outfit. Is that like something that you guys do every year at the gym?
Yes, Team Syndicate has a Halloween costume sparring day, which is the Saturday before Halloween. So many people dress up in a costume. So Serena, my bestie, dressed up as Godzilla, and I was Captain America.
All right, back to our Twitter questions, because everybody loves you, Roxanne. I guess you've got a real fan here in Nate Muscles 92, because he wants to know if you will marry him.
Very generous, but I'm not ready. Not ready for such a serious commitment.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. And Nathaniel G. at MMA Daily Feed says, I need a workout video with Roxy. When will this happen?
I mean, I can't, reveal my secrets, so you might be waiting for Godot there.
Okay. Or you could check on your Instagram, because there's several training videos over there of you. I can find video over there if you would like to, Nathaniel. We'll also put that at the bottom for you. By the way, Roxy, why don't you go ahead and give out all your social media handles now so people can follow you before I forget.
Okay. I'm on Instagram, Roxy Fighter, ROXY Fighter. And Twitter, obviously Roxy Fighter. You're probably watching on Twitter. And Facebook, my fan page. Look up my name.
Okay. Roxanne, before we go today, is there anything else you want to add to our interview today?
I'm just so happy and grateful for my team at Syndicate. Coach John Wood, Mike Pyle, my trainer Lorenzo, my training partners at Syndicate, my fans, my sponsors. So thank you for everything, and thank you for interviewing me. And if you're watching this, thank you, random citizen.
Thank you so much for staying up late with us, Roxanne. You can catch UFC 230 on November 3rd on pay-per-view, and you can catch the prelims on FS1 and UFC Fight Pass. Roxanne, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us tonight at Must Love MMA. I wish you good luck.
Thank you. My pleasure.